The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Well, there you are, Stomp. You're right. Sorry, I'm still getting used to that.
We'll take time.
Right. Have we got anything else we need to do tonight?
I thought we were going to have some quest or mission, but
Well, it was
him dead.
he was dead, so we need.
unless we want to look into the disappeared soldiers, but that might be a better thing to do in the morning when we've had some rest.
Yes.
Learn a little bit more about Knife. I ask.
You. What?
In there,
You asked.
they say a spirit of dead person bound to dagger, free once enough blood taken. Usually family member. They say speaks to owner.
Which family member? The family member that
I
is
think
the
of-
soul, or
Of the person who used it. So soul of person in dagger would be someone from your family. So seem like a strange thing to leave behind.
and the dagger talk to you.
Yes. Which also not make sense.
It was deliberately left behind.
She also say identifying not work. But someone is trapped in Knife.
Hope you didn't overpay her for the information.
No, did not.
Oh, that's good. Also, not underpay her, because that would be bad as well.
You didn't pay her at all, did you?
Suspicious silence.
You didn't pay her at all, did
Not
you?
have any coins.
If you just said something, I could have given her. She probably only would have wanted
Already-
a few gold, couple of gold for something like that.
Already had left. Could go back.
I think you must go back.
Must go back. Can't go.
Come along. I'll bring the coins, and that way also two of us are going back. We'll meet you and...
We'll wait here.
Okay. Let's go back to the temple.
Find the lady.
Show me which of the young ladies you spoke to.
We'll do so. If she's still about.
Apologies, my friend did not pay for his services.
He did not receive
No
Information
yes.
was...
not as so.
Oh,
He was right. Not at all.
apologies then.
Okay.
That will leave you to your rest of your evening.
She wearing the symbol.
No.
The spirit comes back and they're holding this big, like, dark god ritual. It's like, oh, he's back.
This is awkward. Yep.
Guess we'll leave again then.
They come back out.
Right.
Not need to pay.
Apparently not considered a service.
Information. That's nice to know.
Hmm.
Or is it just information about that day?
Hard to say.
Right, we need to eat anyway. And since we haven't eaten
And sleep.
yeah. Let's go to the market.
Well, we need to find a new
Very
vendor.
much so, yes.
The market is filled with colourful new tents and stalls and people walking around with those little trays held on with a wee strap around your neck and sheer determination.
We shall find whoever is with the little tray who's carrying what looks like the heaviest items or the most food, and so I can relieve them of a little of their burden.
Do you mean steal?
No pay.
Yeah, no pay is stealing.
No, I mean I shall.
God, he's born for government, isn't he?
I'll be selling off our natural assets in no time.
Is there...
Actually, a Campbell might be the perfect person to lead this government. Because when he gets invited to Davos, he can red wedding them. And then it'll just be like, what? Glencoe 2.0.
Glencoe 2 Electric Boogaloo.
So tell me you're surprised.
Glencoe 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Is there any stalls that are a bit more guarded? As in, like, obviously...
But there are a couple of stalls that are being like, don't go near there. No, stay away. Don't buy any of our stuff. You're not allowed.
It's more the... Because there was someone in the market that was selling tainted food, is there more of a...
Tainted food.
That one.
Old music references to JoJo's.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Is there any that are a bit more...
No,
So we just... Yeah, okay.
they don't seem to care.
They probably want
That's
to sell.
gone now. It's fine. Problems dealt with, right?
There will be no
Yes.
more of them, right? We're totally not going to wake up to the equivalent of a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, we'll go get some food.
What would you like?
Meat.
Okay. What would you like to drink with your meat?
Meat.
Oh, but you like the wheat, Kowalski.
Great.
Okay. What kind of bread would you like?
Meat.
Is your meat on meat, Kowalski? I remember when that show was funny. Brendan doesn't even
And
know.
around. It's so funny, yes.
I do know the meat thing. I definitely remember it, but honestly I can't remember what show it was.
Ren and Stimpy.
That's the one.
About one season of hilarity, followed by a second season of not quite as funny, and then it
Yeah.
It went the way of most cartoons.
But they kicked
No.
the creator off the show.
No.
they kicked the creator off the show, and then they were like, let's slash the budget. And then Billy West was both voices for a bit, and he was not good. But the humor wasn't there, so it died. And he tried to bring it back, but it didn't work.
Which they try to bring it back with humour had already shifted.
And everyone was just like, this isn't even as good as the old stuff, and this just seems like a retread. Nah, we're good, thanks.
Right, purchase some
Yeah, you get some meat.
and take it back to the inn.
You could get cooked meats right from a store. It's vegetable time.
Okay. How much for
Saphira, you get like a ribeye steak made out of named meat.
named meat? Oh.
Yep, certainly named meat. Yorak, you will acquire a sausage in a bun.
Yeah.
Also, definitely named meat. The vendor, cut off my hands and feet and be ejected into the Underdark Diblar. Definitely stuns 2 sausages and then buns them right in front of your eyes.
Stuns, 2 sausages, I love
And
it.
You can
hands them
smack their
over,
heads against
and,
the
then
side.
and he says, it's like, there you go, can't get a fairer price than that, or I'll cut off my own hands and feet and toss myself out into the Underdark.
We think you not need to do that. Seem like a fair price.
Sulin ends up with some mediocre yakitori.
Oh, there you go. What does M get?
You know the ending credits of the Flintstones?
She gets ribs that are twice
That are-
as big
that are
as
twice
her.
as big as...
Oh.
You probably have no problem.
Sorry,
carrying
the opening credits of the Flintstones.
Yeah, opening credits.
The ending credits was them leaving the theatre and then being locked out of the house. It's been a while since I have watched that unfunny show. And I think the last episode I actually saw had Shmoo in it.
Oh.
My God, yeah.
Remember Shmoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. You remember Shmoo, Ken? Remember Shmoo? How much you love fucking Shmoo?
I remember Great Gazoo and that.
Oh, the Great Gazoo.
Oh, you've really done it this time, dum-dum.
How much does all this set us back?
Oh, festival costs, mate. Just like 7 or.
That's not so bad.
And it means that the food we're eating isn't tied back to being cooked in one place. Easier for them to poison us if it was from getting cooked in the kitchen.
Oh, you're telling me you don't trust their roof mistress?
Oh, I just don't trust the other people that live in the city that she operates inside of.
That you're willing to eat from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
You can trust cut off my own hands and feet and inject myself into the Underdark de Blar.
Clearly, if I can't, he'll cut off his own hands and feet and inject himself out into the Underdark.
And currently he has his own hands and feet, right?
Yeah. He's not currently doing that.
I mean, he embunked those sausages right in front of you.
Yeah, stunned him real good.
Just to hit him with his tongue.
Yeah.
Beginning to suspect he has no idea what I'm referencing.
No, I don't. Whatever it is.
Oh,
it's
well, fair
humorous.
enough. Moving on.
Enjoy our meal with the festival. Listening to anything, if there is anything happening in any conversation again. It's in Drell or in Common, I don't know.
Madame, I'm certainly impressed with how much sausage you can consume before taking a bite. I do not have a gag reflex. Oh, that is going to come in very handy. Impertinent. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for the dance expo tomorrow. You could not dance your way into the expo. You have always been subpar. You're not even good at Underdark.
Dance expo, huh?
I suppose you could win some
Prestige, yeah.
prestige.
I guess I might have to go around without my armor tomorrow then. This is what he secretly wants.
I secretly want nothing.
Very openly
He
wants.
very openly wants me to
Very
take it.
much.
The amount of daggers that skitter off your armor.
Well, it's weird.
His armor class drastic go down.
Or would you be carrying a shield around?
No, just to go up, because...
Yeah, would you be carrying a shield around? Not attached to you?
course not. Big heavy shield like that.
Also, if I have to dance with a lady, she doesn't want the shield at my back.
So that means you have to leave the shield, the sword.
I could be a shield squire and carry
The
that
sword's
around.
probably fine. It's always good to keep that on me.
It's like a
It's hard
dress.
to dance with that.
It's like a dress
Rigid.
weapon.
I'm never gonna dance again until later on when I dance some more.
Song with a light conviction.
Right. If there's not
I've
much
decided
going on.
I'm gonna go around naked tomorrow. Well, not naked, but basically,
Wrong dance.
and
Flick one
into
to
the
it.
dance expo.
Alright, so I'm guessing you're turning in for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Off to
Yep.
Ninny buys you go.
Mm-hmm.
You have lovely dreams of supple steel soldiers moving across the landscape, darkening the previous grass with their steely armor, attacking a giant fortress floating in the sky, propping ladders up against the clouds to reach it, storming into the fortress, bursting into the throne room where Queen Roya stands there, wings spread wide, fire shooting out of her eyes, melting the soldiers as they approach.
Awesome.
Do we all dream this?
No, that's just him.
Oh, that's not okay.
Yorak, unfortunately your dream is not as metal. There's a field. It's the wind rippling across it, doing that thing. And then a little bird flies through the air, and you look at it with your eyeball. And you look at the bird and you see it and say, "Oh, that's a bird." And that's a field. That's cool. And you're looking around going like, where's the bad thing? Where's the bad thing? So you can't enjoy it because you're so very uptight about there being a looming, impending, definitely bad thing. But it never actually comes, so you just can't enjoy it. And you woke up and you're like, oh, I'm kind of learning a thing here, aren't I? Hi. Guess what your dream starts off as? So, you're in a city. It's in Zhugon. Tall, tiled roofs, spilling water. It's raining. Splattering onto the muddy roads. Peasants wander around you. Rain sheeting off their conical hats. Their heads bowed low. Loads bending their back. You kind of look down on them. They're just peasants, after all. But then you turn around. And the peasants coming up from behind are starting to pull knives out of their yukata. You're like, oh shit. They were assassins all along, I knew it. You pull out your sword. A grin spreads across your face as you're like, I'm going to kill so many bitches today. And you all wake up. Quick question.
Who was on watch?
There we go.
Well, we're all okay, right?
Apart from the stab wounds, yes.
You got stabbed?
I've only got 2.
Me still got 1.
I don't think I've got any fresh ones. I'll check.
Any stab wounds? No. Have you really been stabbed?
You lost that hit point though. Unless you were under max.
No, I lost a hit point. Sorry, my friend. I'll see you again.
Oh, there's,
Wait, did she
there's a supply right there.
Did she not gain another one, or was other Sulu not responsible for that other one dying? I guess we don't know.
Just going to
She gets hit points for those ones.
figure out what spells I'm going to prepare.
And I'm pretty sure
Well,
Spirit
these two are doing their memorizing thing, I'm guessing.
I'll head down again, head out to the market.
Alright. Brendan, did you just want the fucking cryo sheets now?
That's where I was going.
Yeah, alright. Okay. So if you would go over to that sunburst over there again.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Where's the lights?
I'm still here.
Oh, sorry. I can't. They're actually behind the whiteboard over there.
I told you. Told you twice.
These fucking guys.
You could just take your dog biscuits.
I mean, we do have a dog.
Of course you
Once they know it's free food for the dog.
And the correct order is Ken starts.
Oh, that.
VTN. Booksellers X News today. Vol Armory, finest adamantite. Smithing, reliable results. Vol, more is war. Custom work on spec. High price, superior build. With Vol, you know you are getting the best every time. Okay. Assassin foiled! General Deshard might be walking lightly today, but she is walking, which might not have been the case. Mysterious assassins infiltrated the Deshard Manor in the night, the intent of killing the general. These traitors were killed and examined. Evidence points to House Dezunda, an economic ally of Deshard. The assassins gained entry through the sewers, which lends credence to them being from Dezunda, and seemed to know where Deshard's bedchamber was. It was reported that the general usually sleeps alone. However, this time she had no fewer than 5 guards in her chambers. Ah. So the message did get through.
No, it was a good night.
No, maybe. General Deshard disclosed this statement. I ordered several guards into my chambers as I had received information from a loyal servant that this attack was imminent. I had hoped to take the assassins alive. However, they were at least loyal to their employers and consumed poison. None survived it. The attempt on General Deshard's life is troubling, as it implies unrest and maybe dissatisfaction with her stewardship of the Garda Civil. Interestingly, another source was named. The yellow-eyed surface woman is the loyal source of the warning. Sure, we weren't subtle about trying to get that warning to her.
Court cases cleared on time. The Triumvirate have been working tirelessly over the last 2 weeks to clear all the outstanding court cases before the Lurinqua Valkyries. And it's evident that this has happened, but it was a close thing. According to the legend, that if the hearing of the year's criminal charges is still underway as the Lurinqua Valkyries starts, it spells doom for all children which result from it. The shadow of criminality will taint their bones. In the past, these children have been hurled into the pit as an offering to appease the goddesses. This year it will not be required.
Holy shit.
The hectic pace and seemingly non-stop judgments in the Garden of Tears have paid off, although not everyone is happy. It seems pretty obvious that the tradition is intended to govern the amount of criminality we engage in, and by greatly increasing the court's hours, we're circumventing that. I believe the goddess still know we have been too wicked. Merely working overtime to clear them all will not foil the goddesses, I warn you. Haydn, however, had this to say. The increase in criminal hearings is unfortunate and troublesome. In my day, Drow knew how to behave, how to act, what to do. We did not need telling by laws and ordinances. The increase in the number of laws and little else has caused us, I am certain. The goddesses see this. The children will be my proof. Wizard Haydn did not answer further questions, calling them foolish. But the Garden of Tears is now silent, the burden of tradition fulfilled. Lurinqua Valkyries is underway, and it is time for joy, pleasure, and chaos.
Lurinqua Valkyries unattached. Good males are hard to find. Males are everywhere, but most of them are pretty substandard. That is the feeling of the average female on the street, this Lurinqua Valkyries. With surveyed women declaring 85% of males are below average. With standards so high among females, how are they to secure breathing with a high-quality male? Where there are some high-caliber males who are completely unattached, ribbonless, males such as Pierre Faria, possibly the most available and highly ranked male in the city, has so far not been secured by any female. The outsider male Saphiro might have special seed, but again, not a single ribbon. What is most concerning is that one day in, and few females are adorned. What can be causing this? High-quality females such as Brigitte Faria, Satora Deshard, Selqua Vul, all unadorned, all available and unattached. The upper class seem to be too busy for Lurinqua Valkyries. What is going on?
Assassin Forehound. This of course is an ad. Amorath restraints. Comfortable restraints for sex, long-term bondage and fun. Strong enough for an orc. Soft enough for a male. Adjustable and reliable. No refunds. Assassin foiled. In the shadowed recesses of Valsalazak's House Elendith emerges from a quiet kind of decline into a surging tide of influence. The elixirs flowing from their alchemical workshops find eager hands, causing a stir in the undercurrents of the city. The surface dwellers increase perception of House Elendith's strength and the dependability of their concoctions. Curiosity is piqued by the public convergence of General Deshard, a stalwart of House Deshard, and Gabrish, the alchemist of Elendith. This overt interaction raises eyebrows, especially considering that House Deshard traditionally turns to the alchemists of Dezunda for their elixirs. Speculations weave intricate webs, hinting at shifts in alliances and the unfolding of secretive machinations. Amidst the veiled intrigues, a sense of stability blankets the city, yet the cryptic meetings suggest an imminent change in the established order. Whispers echo through the tunnels and chambers, hinting at an invitation extended to House Elendith, members of the Lurinquar Valsharess Ball, a gesture not witnessed in the annals for nearly a century. The city holds its breath, sensing the currents beneath the surface are destined to be reshaped.
Local store robbed. It has only been Lurinquar Valsharess for a few bells, and already it has been marred with crime. One of House Faria's most prestigious stores, the 5-century-old Questix, was broken into early this morning and robbed. Questix has a reputation as the finest adventure outfitters in the city, and in the heart of the elevated quarter designs armors and equipment for drow explorers and the adventurous spirit among us. Established after the burning, and the entire elevated quarter was in reconstruction, it is one of the oldest structures there, known for sourcing fine and expensive equipment. Questix is one of Faria's most exclusive retailers, dealing most of their merchandise only to a select list of elite customers. The robbery occurred prior to opening. Unknown person slipped in, incapacitated the night guard, and made off with a number of objects, possibly enchanted. Questix is seeking tenders for a private investigator to discover what happened to this most discriminating of storefronts.
Fire in Drowned Quarter. The outsider surfaces were fighting, as usual, in the Drowned Quarter. It is known how much they hate us and want us to die. This resulted in an outbreak of fire. The bake shop exploded as the flour stockpile was breached with fire. However, instead of fleeing, the surfacers set about helping to douse the flames with water and fire alike. One surfacer even dashed bravely into the burning bakery to rescue a tiny white rat from the flour stockpile before it exploded. The outsider, an orc of all things, was seen caring for and feeding the tiny animal, and didn't try to eat it. This made some wonder what kind of orc this is, to be able to show concern for a small creature instead of rage and hatred. This makes 2 unusual orcs within our city walls, 3 if you count the poo orc, which menaced the streets recently, but that one hasn't been seen in a while.
Oh god. Some males must die. Reportedly, some males have admitted to being strangely attracted to the orc female currently in the city. That they would admit to this is disgusting and speaks to a deep degeneracy. To consider mating with an orc, worse yet to admit it to others. The males in question, Brendan Armorix Deschennes, has been executed to prevent this twisted blood.
I'm sorry, could you say that again, Ken?
Brendan Amaru Deschennes?
Cien.
Deschennes?
Dog lover. Yeah.
It's very blurry on this one. Has been
Look it up, it's true.
executed to prevent his twisted blood from staining, I think, the drow.
You out there?
Yep.
Sure about that? Mm-hmm. Gay enough?
That's a trap.
What is? Oh, answering.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you say yes, then you admit you're gay. If you say no, you need more gay apparently. So.
Getting silent means you've got a dick in your mouth.
Yeah. There's no winning.
There's no winning! I'll bring that back. Is normal antics today? There's no new stage going up or no...
Perhaps we could help House Freya with their Questix being robbed and potential magical items being taken.
I mean, the store's name is literally Quest Hook.
I mean, they said they're looking for a private investigator.
This thing we could do.
Well, you investigate a lot of privates.
I'm going to check my room, because we've been sleeping in Zephyro's room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to check my room. Has someone been sleeping in there?
Mm-hmm.
Is it you? Have you been sleeping in your room? Why would you do that?
Oh, I'm going to open the armoire.
Uh-huh.
Is there a guy in there?
No.
Are there two guys in there?
No.
Okay, good.
That's right, because I was going to ask him, have I been sleeping in here?
I think you've already dealt with the guy in the armoire for the day.
No, that was the other armoire.
No, I mean your other you.
Yeah, he probably is. I'll go back into the room with the others.
Mm-hmm.
Something wrong?
I've been sleeping in the other room.
Say again?
Oh,
I've been sleeping in the other room.
The other you mean?
Yes.
So the whole time she's been sleeping right
Oh,
next
yeah.
door to her.
I mean, why wouldn't she? She knows that we'd all stay together.
You don't suppose that she kept watch over us last night, do you?
I guarantee she did.
And that's why none of us got stabbed in the night.
This is... Oh... I don't understand what's going on here.
This is great.
No, it's not.
We've got two Sulans now protecting us. Sorry, I
Much
understand how it
safer.
would be distressing to you.
I don't think you can sleep with this one either.
Why do you think I was immediately thinking
Why are you
of it?
smiling for?
be honest.
And no, we both won't sleep with you at the same time.
That one hadn't occurred to me. That's an interesting.